There's also the pressure on men, right? You got to be the breadwinner, you've got to, so that's also ingrained in men as well.
Someone who goes into a work for the first time, boy, girl, fresh grad, goes into the job market, there's already a certain kind of a ceiling there already where males get paid more, generally. Why is that?
Two things we can highlight, I think. So first is just looking at labour force participation, even in the labour force. Women in Malaysia, it's about 55% labour force participation compared to 80% for men. And this is really low compared to any other country. In fact, ASEAN were one at the bottom in terms of this. So even getting your sort of into the labour market is already a huge disparity there. And of course, the biggest reason cited is household and family responsibilities. So women are expected to do all those things. And then because of that, they're not even in the workforce. So if you look at Department of Statistics numbers, there are over 2 million women who are not in the workforce because of this.
So the challenge here is they would join the workforce, and by the time they get married and have children, they would normally leave, right? So the idea is the thinking that it is the woman's job to take care of the household. So that is the issue, right? So I've always had conversations with people, both genders, and say, other than breastfeeding, raising a family is an equal responsibility for both genders. So where I'm working right now, the paternity leave is 4 weeks. So if you have a kid and you're a father, you also have a month's leave. So it's a subtle message, right? But what's going to happen, societal expectations as well, right? Do you then, because you're a woman, are responsible for certain things, right? So until we change that story, right? The expectation is that raising a child is still the job, right?
Do girls consciously go, maybe I shouldn't get a job now. I've gone to get my degree already, but my family, I want to stay home. I want to, if I meet a guy, I'm gonna marry him and have kids. So
who fed the idea lah?
Yeah, right.
So who fed the idea that that's
Is it
your
generational?
role? I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, so there are
Right.
more than 2 million people like that,
Yes.
according to statistics.
The logic is like whoever gets paid more should stay at home. Whoever gets paid more goes to work, right? If that was the story, then maybe we would have more of men, right? And staying at home and women going.
Ultimately, it comes back to the question, like the pay gap is causing a lot of issues.
There's also, like, I'm digressing here, but there's also the pressure on men, right? You got to be the breadwinner, you've got to, so that's also ingrained in men as well, that this is your job, right? So if you say there's the stereotype for women, there's also the stereotype for men. Maybe some men want to work, be at home with the kids, but you have not been told that that's the right thing to do. So that also, to me, is also not right.
Hey guys, we hope you loved that discussion, but for the full discussion and all our other videos, click right here. And remember, don't be a dick.